Getting ready for a hurricane during a pandemic. It's something that the county's Emergency Operations Center has been gearing up for now for weeks or even months. But what about the public? CBS 12's Jay O'Brien continues our team coverage tonight with the preparations that are underway. Jay?
Jim, that's exactly right. The potential of seeing a hurricane or a tropical storm in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic has been a fear in Florida for some time. So this approaching tropical storm, expected to make landfall at some point over the weekend, that will be the Sunshine State's first major test.
We're not that worried about this one, I don't think.
Welcome to hurricane season.
I know. Hope we don't get it too bad.
Preparations, an annual tradition.
Just toilet paper, we're going to get some water.
But this is different. For the first time in the Sunshine State, it's not just the storm surge on our minds, but the global pandemic that doesn't take a day off for bad weather.
I'm very concerned with the tropical storm, more so than I normally would be, because we're also dealing with COVID.
In the nation's COVID epicenter, testing sites are closing. Worries high wind could wreak havoc on tents like these at Ballpark of the Palm Beaches. Not to mention, any storm shelters that pop up will have temperature checks and mask requirements.
If you can stay at home, please do. Do not use the shelter. That's the last resort.
We've got to take all of these natural threats seriously, as we've been taking coronavirus seriously.
Florida's chief financial officer and fire marshal worries about first responders, too.
Fire rescue, what's the location of your emergency?
911 calls go up in a storm, and it's important to be truthful about how you're feeling. It doesn't mean emergency services won't show up.
Got to be honest. You've got to tell them if you have had any symptoms.
The storm itself,
a little bit of rain. That's it.
May not seem like all that much.
Seen them all.
Seen them all.
Have a good day.
But it marks the start of a new crossroads. Pandemic meets hurricane season. Testing will reopen at a number of state sites next week once the effects of the tropical storm dissipate. I'm Jay O'Brien, CBS 12 News.